Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims Medieval, here in Bosstone Kingdom, where the illustrious Lady Briar-Rose the Great is currently on an early morning stroll to go forth and find the elven prince that she actually is setting out to woo in the hopes of a political alliance that we just might be able to pull off, not only to stitch together— oh, they set up a cute little tent over here, oh my gosh! Not only to set up a wonderful alliance between two kingdoms, but also so Lady Briar-Rose the Great can get on with the business of filling the household of the castle with all sorts of wonderful little children to pinch the cheeks of. She's beginning to think about, wanting to leave behind her legacy after all, and make sure that if on one of these trips where she goes out to seek out the carnivorous whales who patrol the sea, that she'll at least leave an heir behind. I'm pretty excited about this. So we finally found out where the prince has gone. We are returning to the forest. His bodyguard is apparently fighting with him. Ah, there he is. I just need Janetti to distract his guard before I can make my move. Curses! That darned Finian is always lurking around, spoiling my attempts to woo Prince Elias. I need Spy Janetti to distract him. Alright, we can totally handle that. For now, we'll go ahead, and since we have to wait for Spy Janetti to get here, ooh, and we got another jeweled ring from Dragon? Oh my gosh, our bird has been finding so many jeweled rings lately. That is so cool. I feel like we have our own little treasury bit. We'll have to start a little treasury section somewhere in the castle to kind of just like store those things. But pickpocket the bodyguard. Maybe I can trick this guard into leaving if he thinks he lost his purse. That's so funny. Well, we need to bring Janetti over here. She's actually really hungry and has a gambling itch. And she's told the queen that she was totally, lurking in the bushes. Like, of course, your majesty, of course, I'm right behind you. And meanwhile, she was not right behind the queen. So I think we're going to come down and we're going to, let's see. We're going to come down and then we're going to rush guard Donna and we're going to do a small bet that she can get. Janetti just woke up and she's like, oh no, I was supposed to be right behind the queen. I told her I was going to be hiding in the bushes and I'm totally not there. So we're going to let Janetti do a quick small bet to get that gambling edge off. And then I'm going to have her grab some food because she needs to be really focused if we want her to be able to pull this off. Do we have any more food in here? No, just empty serving plates. And we can go ahead and get rid of serving plate, serving plate. I think that Inesetta is making something. And meanwhile, we will have Lady Briar-Rose sneak into the forest. And I'm going to have her patrol the road to Tridany. And just kind of casually say that she's strolling through the forest while waiting for Janetti to show up. And Janetti, okay, Janetti's really hungry. Inesetta, what are you making? Is it food? Let's see. Maybe we can grab some flatbread or something good at the very least. Inesetta, are you making some food? Oh. Or is that just gruel for yourself? Oh, it's just gruel. I would rather have flatbread. Here, in fact, let's not waste time with, like, cooking. Let's actually have her... Here we go. We're going to say that the spy stole some of the queen's cheese pie. And we're going to have her eat the cheese pie so that she has better focus. And once that's done, we'll have her go ahead and join in on the elf forest thing that's going on. Alright, hurry, eat. There, now she's comfy. It's well decorated around here. She should be feeling pretty focused, so we should have good pickpocketing chance. And meanwhile, in the forest, Lady Briar-Rose the Illustrious made her way through the forest, letting her mind wander as the beauty of the forest enveloped her. Sensing something was following her, Briar-Rose hid by the side of the path. Sure enough, a magnificent rare unicorn soon appeared from a meadow, its white horns sparkling in the dappled light, completely unaware of Briar-Rose's presence. That's amazing. Should we hold still? Lady Briar-Rose the Illustrious knew not to move. The slightest disturbance might scare the unicorn off. As it was not every day that one had the opportunity to see a magical creature, Lady Briar-Rose the Illustrious decided to relish the moment as long as possible. Maybe it's a good sign, like the elves came here to see what the unicorns were up to. Or maybe they eat unicorns. I'm not really sure. Or we could kill it. The Watcher put animals in the forest for one reason: fresh meat. That sounds familiar. And unicorn meat is one of the most delicious, rare, expensive delicacies in the entire kingdom. Lady Briar-Rose the Illustrious would kill it while surprise was still on her side. Absolutely not. We're going to hold still. Okay. Lady Briar-Rose the Illustrious trembled with anticipation and awe as the magical creature drew near. But as it strode into the light, Lady Briar-Rose realized it was merely some lost fat albino goat missing one horn. Lady Briar-Rose cursed her luck loudly and scared the animal off, depriving herself of even a tasty goat stew. Feeling the fool, she trudged off the path once again. Alright, so now she's gonna be a little cranky and be like, where were you, Janetti? And now we're not an Underspy anymore, we're Spy Janetti. I'm so proud that she leveled up. So Janetti, you probably need to hurry up. You need to get over there, and you need to get your pickpocketing on. So hopefully she'll be able to fix that before the queen gets back. Because I do think the queen is a little unamused that her Underspy just disappeared on her. Oh, there we go, there we go. Alright, alright. I think Elias is annoyed that his bodyguard is apparently keeping him away from the comforts of the castle. I love when she is able to do this. I don't know why it tickles me so much, but just being able to, like, steal from the elves. Janetti has managed to pickpocket 85 simoles. Success! Now to make him check his purse. Alright, so now we need to say, ask bodyguard Finnegan for change. Okay, so friendly or spy, threaten for money, discuss adventures, friendly, how do you ask him for change? Eavesdrop, ask for change, a higher relationship with him before we can do that. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, so where's our relationship with this guy? We're gonna have to just start talking then. Alright, let's go ahead and maybe comfort with well-chosen words. Describe adventures. And we have like no relationship with him, so we're gonna need to work on that. Let's tell a joke! There we go. Maybe perform a sleight of hand, which might give away like that we stole some things. Describe some adventures again. Tell a story. Yay, now we can ask for change. Okay. Meanwhile, the queen is about to come back, so good timing there. Alright, so we've got the Underspy's attention, or we've got the bodyguard's attention. And meanwhile, the queen has emerged from the forest. This time with some fresh flowers, we'll say, that she can bestow upon Prince Elias. Behind the bodyguard's back. Haha! Excellent, excellent. And we'll work on building up that relationship. How fare thee? Sure thing, my friend. Wait, what? I seem to have misplaced my purse. Hang on, I have to go look for it. Haha! There we go. I am most impressed with your perseverance, Briar-Rose, but I just don't think of you as a potential mate. Oh, what's going on here? Looks like Lady Briar-Rose the Illustrious isn't doing so hot. I'll threaten Prince Elias so that Briar-Rose can play the hero. Wait, what? Janetti, you're kind of escalating the situation. I'm gonna let her sharpen her sword just to kind of like play that up a little bit. And meanwhile, Briar-Rose is doing a good job. Let's praise his looks again. Maybe. Okay, there we go. We don't even need to do that yet. Okay. And then let's have Spy. Should we threaten for money? I guess. Let's go ahead and threaten him for money. And see what happens. Oh! Oh my gosh! I love how it's like, turn down my queen, will you? Oh, I totally forgot how aggressive that was. Lady Briar Rose, I think you're supposed to maybe... What's this? Briar Rose, protect me! And she stole 120! Oh my gosh! Challenge Spy Genetti to a duel. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to sharpen our sword as well. I feel like now Under Spy Genetti might be a little nervous about the fact that she just sharpened her sword. And we will go ahead and have this little duel go down. This is kind of funny. Let's see. The little womanhood. Let's see. Trait, monarch, challenge to duel. There we go. So we'll go ahead and we will challenge her to duel. This is kind of fun. Now these two are sort of like definitely just making a big play out of this. I forgot how we throw the gauntlet down. Alright, here we go. Oh, Briar Rose, you've protected my honor. I've never felt like this for anyone. I see, I see. Alright, a balanced stance on both. Genetti, let's have Genetti do maybe a restful stance. And then let's have Lady Briar Rose do true striking. Alright. Genetti, you're not supposed to win against the queen. I'm just telling you. Here. Oh, there we go. Genetti, that's right, that's right. You're supposed to lose. Alright. My plot worked! Oh my gosh! Now Prince Elias is so impressed. Now it's time to strike. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think we can actually stop the duel. Now. Oh, we lost a friend! Oh no! I wonder if it's a friend with the queen because we had to do that duel. And we've got a minor scratch. Does the queen have a minor scratch? She does. And she's still angry because Genetti was supposed to be there a little sooner. But I think we can go ahead and stop the sword fight before anything too terrible happens. Okay. I'm totally not saying that the queen lost. We're just kind of like letting them split. And then, oh, defeat. Oh, now she's not feeling so hot. And Genetti ended up getting hurt. Do I have a healing salve? I don't think I do. Let's see over here. Do I have a healing salve? I have a couple truth tonics, actually. All right, I don't have a healing salve. I know where Under Spy Genetti is about to exit Avu herself to. We're absolutely going to be rushing over here to purchase some medicine for the queen, like this instant. Because this is pretty intense. And meanwhile, look at Briar Rose. She looks so good in this armor. Are we really going to get betrothed to Prince Elias? I suppose. I mean, I feel like the queen is just kind of caught up in all of this. Threaten for money. Woo. Romantic hug. Let's try holding his hands. Get betrothed. Is that something we can actually do? Let's check it out. Also, stop trying to hold your sunset macaw every 2 seconds, Briar Rose. I swear. Alright, let's come on over. Let the bird go. Let the bird go. Come on. Dismiss. There we go. And then let's come over romantic. Let's hold hands. And I guess woo. We did kind of set him up and all that, so it was kind of political machinations, but that's okay. Bestow favor. We definitely are winning him over. We're already at like best friend status. Romantic hug. Let's see. Maybe woo? Oh, there we go. Profess undying devotion. Oh, first kiss. Asked to court. Aww. Let's go in for the first kiss. Briar Rose is so ready for having a little bit of a dynasty. Oh, that was so cute. We're being very alluring. And then we're over here. We're grabbing not the curatives, actually. We're grabbing those strong health salves, like, immediately for Her Royal Highness. Like, we're so sorry, Your Royal Highness. I've got more of them, Your Royal Highness. From Karina Bloodmoss. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to use one on ourselves, and then we're going to haul bunny hunkers back over here to, like, quietly spy sneak in. Oh, we don't even have to get all the way back over here to be able to spy sneak that in and give it back to the queen. Okay, we're going to heal up, and then we're going to use our spy network to get... Oh, is he serenading us? Maybe that sounds prettier in Elvish. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, now they're just wooing each other on their own. That's cute. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and give Her Royal Majesty the healing salve. And we're gonna use that really quickly so that we feel a little bit better from that minor scratch. She's already feeling fantastic from her first kiss and first romance. Yay! And then Janetti needs to feed the beast and pickpocket the, after drinking an ethereal elixir. Ah! I don't have an ethereal elixir. That requires ancient dust, and where the heck am I going to find ancient dust around here? Janetti, you got a hard day. You've also need to go feed the beast. I mean, and you had to beat your queen up, and then got caught up in all of that nonsense. Man, I guess I can see if there's like... Alright, we're off to the market. We gotta go to the village shop to see if I can find some ancient dust for sale, but I don't think we're going to. Meanwhile, Lady Briar Rose. There we are. Let's just heal up those few scratches we managed to get. So we don't need to worry about that. Ah, much better. And then Romantic asked to court. So let's do that. He's not my first pick, but something tells me worst comes to worst, he won't be the only romance that we have. I mean, we are a queen after all. And then let's go ahead. So now we ask to court. Let's see. Embrace. Kiss. This is the way the Sims are. And then get betrothed. Alright, let's see. Ask for hand in marriage. There it is. Let's just jump straight to that because even though she is getting a little bit flirty and there are a lot of kisses involved, with Inisetta and one of the guards as our witness, we will go ahead and we will have Lady Briar Rose the Great propose a betrothal of nations so we can annex this other nation. There we are. Congratulations! Briar Rose and Elias are now betrothed. They can get married at any location in the kingdom. Oh yes, Briar Rose, let's unite Mossstone and Effenmont with our marriage. Excellent! You were easy enough to kind of manipulate it into it. I have a feeling he's probably like 200, but he only is like a young adult in elf time. So I like that. We need to write 2 new laws and write Treaty of Ongoing Peace. I like the idea of doing those things before we get married to Prince Elias. Because like now we need to write a whole bunch of, you know, paperwork about it. She is royalty after all. All right. So with that said, we're going to leave Elias here to kind of think things over. Maybe soon we will have a little prince or princess wandering about. I just wanted to see what that plant was. And let's actually send Lady Briar Rose the Great back here where I'm going to have her write a treaty of ongoing peace now that she's in a great mood. That feels like the perfect thing to finish her day off with because we could write this treaty about the proposal. And meanwhile, back in the village shop, let's see if we have what we need. Bottle of ink. Craft whole potion, salmon, first treasure map, let's see, smithing guide, onion, turnip, welling harpoon, longsword, but I do not, for anything, happen to see the ancient dust, which I think can only be gathered if you have the ability to, we'll get an Amazon parrot, because we need to start collecting scraps. So we're going to get an Amazon parrot, even though we already have a bird, for our spy. So that we can say that it's totally helping her just to be able... Yay, she won that victory! But it's going to help her be able to, like, work on getting treasure. Does she have the treasure stuff? She doesn't have the treasure stuff! Okay, back to the village shop. And we'll get her first treasure map. And meanwhile, we shall end here. With Lady Briar Rose the Illustrious, now getting up in there in years and working quite adequately at writing up the peace treaty of her upcoming marriage, you know, making a political marriage. And I think that she still has a desire to flirt with the occasional flower seller, Penelope, who wanders by. And she has that soft spot for pirates, after all. But you know, this is a political alliance, and as long as they have some blood ties between the kingdoms, I'm sure anything else that goes on will be fine. So alright guys, thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. If you would like to follow along as our underspy Janetti finally figures out how to start doing a little bit of treasure hunting of her very own, and thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!